Welcome to Travel with Mads. I'm your host Madhumita and I will take you on a surprise journey today. 5 years ago, I embarked on what would become one of my most transformative travel experiences to Japan. 8 days that changed how I see the world, how I understand culture, and honestly, how I view history and humanity. I've been getting hundreds of messages asking me to share this Japan itinerary. So today, I am taking you through every single day of this incredible journey. From ancient temples to modern innovations, from peaceful gardens to profound historical sites. Grab some tea, get comfortable because we are about to dive deep into the land of the rising sun. Day 1. We land at Narita Airport. We were flying from Mumbai to Tokyo. We were completely jet lagged. But as soon as we land, I was immediately hit by something I wasn't expecting. The silence. Not the absence of sound, but this respectful, organized energy. Even if one of the world's busiest airports, there's this sense of complete harmony. Here's your first cultural insight, the Japanese concept of omotenashi, hospitality without expecting anything in return. The airport staff bow when you pass, not because they have to, but because service excellence is a cultural value, not just a job requirement. Day 2 was about understanding Tokyo's incredible duality. We started at the observation deck of Tokyo Skytree, the tallest TV tower in the world, 634 meters up, looking down at a city of 14 million people, and somehow it all makes sense. The urban planning, the way tradition and modernity exist side by side. Here's a mind-blowing fact. Tokyo has virtually no street names, no house numbers as we know them. Yet, somehow delivery drivers find every location perfectly. It's a system that shouldn't work, but demonstrates harmony and collective understanding. Our next stop was Asakusa Kannon Temple, Tokyo's spiritual heart. The ritual of purification before entering is not just for cleanliness, but to purify your spirits. It's called Kigare, the belief that spiritual and physical cleanliness are connected. We next visited Nakamise Shopping Arcade that taught me about Shonkunin Kinshitsu, the craftsman spirit. Each vendor isn't just selling items, they're preserving centuries-old techniques with incredible dedication to mastery. From the serene Imperial Palace to Ginza's luxury shopping district, every building, every shopfront follows unspoken aesthetic rules. It's free market capitalism with cultural discipline. Day 3 was my escape to Kamakura, home to one of Japan's most iconic sites, the Great Buddha Temple at Kotoku Inn. Almost 800 years old, 13 meters tall, and radiating this incredible sense of peace. Here's something incredible. This bronze Buddha has survived earthquakes, tsunamis, and wars. The secret? Japanese engineering from the 13th century. The statue is hollow and built with interlocking bronze panels that move with seismic activity instead of fighting it. Ancient innovation that modern architects still study. But Kamakura taught me about Ikigai, your life's purpose. It's about finding meaning in perfection. whether in ancient monument or tiny gardens tended with incredible precision. Day 4 took me to Yokohama, Japan's largest port city with its famous Chinatown. Yokohama's Chinatown is this incredible fusion of Chinese tradition and Japanese precision. But the real magic was at Yamashita Park in the evening. This waterfront park gives you incredible view of Yokohama Bay. As the sun set, I watched the perfect harmony of urban life. Couples walking, families having picnic, business people unwinding. This is what modern Japan looks like. Not just the neon and temples, but real people living beautifully organized lives. Day 5 was about chasing Japan's most famous icon, Mount Fuji, but Fuji-san, as the locals call it, is notoriously shy. The journey itself was an experience. Japanese trains aren't just transportation, they are precision engineering made beautiful. Here's a stunning fact. The average delay of Japanese trains is 18 seconds. 18 seconds! When a train is more than 5 minutes late, they issue formal apology certificates. This isn't just efficiency, it's Kaizen culture. Continuous improvement where even perfection can be perfected. Lake Ashi cruise was supposed to give me the perfect Fuji shot. The weather was perfect, but Fuji-san was completely hidden by clouds. Owakudani Boiling Valley, the Valley of Hell, was incredible. Active volcanic vents, sulfur streams, and these famous black eggs boiled in hot springs. This isn't just folklore, it's onsen tamago, science. The high iron content in the sulfur springs actually changes the egg's mineral composition. Japan turns even geological phenomenon into culinary innovation. The cable car at Mount Fuji's 5th station gave me perspective I never imagined. And finally, there she was, Mount Fuji in all her glory, perfectly framed by morning mist. Day 6 was about connecting with Japan's spiritual heart in Nara, the ancient capital. But first, I had to deal with the welcoming committee. Over 1,200 sacred deer roaming freely through the city. These deer have learned to distinguish between locals and tourists. They bow deeper to tourists because they have figured out tourists have more treats. It's behavioral evolution happening in real time. Even animals in Japan are polite and strategically intelligent. But the real reason to visit Nara is Todaji Temple with Nara Deer Park, home to one of Japan's largest bronze Buddha statues. Walking into that hall, one of the world's largest wooden buildings, you feel incredibly small and incredibly connected at the same time. Day 7, Kyoto, Japan's cultural heart and former imperial capital. The Shinkansen bullet train to Kyoto, 320 kilometers per hour of pure engineering poetry. The smoothness, the silence, the way the landscape blurs past the window, just too good. At the Jekikan Sake Museum, I learned that sake isn't just rice wine, it's liquid culture. Each variety tells a story about the region, the season, and the brewmaster's philosophy. But here's what struck me. The museum preserved 400-year-old brewing techniques while using cutting-edge fermentation technology. It's Japan's approach to everything. Honor tradition, embrace innovation. Then the high-tech Japanese bullet train to Okayama, experiencing Japan's most famous transportation innovation firsthand. Day 8, the most important and emotionally challenging day of my entire journey. Hiroshima. No trip to Japan is complete without confronting this part of history. This isn't just sightseeing, this is bearing witness. The atom bomb dome and Hiroshima Museum. Walking up to the dome, the only structure left standing near the hypocenter, it hits you like a physical weight. This building, frozen in time, tells a story that words cannot capture. Peace Memorial Park isn't just a monument, it's a commitment. Here's what struck me. Instead of harboring hatred, Japan chose Haiwa, peace. The museum doesn't glorify or vilify. It simply remembers and asks us never to forget. The thousands of paper cranes from school children worldwide, the eternal flame that will burn until all nuclear weapons are eliminated, the inscriptions in dozens of languages calling for peace. This is humanity at both its worst and its best. Inside the museum, personal artifacts tell stories more powerful than any history book. A child's tricycle, a watch stopped at 8:15 a.m., a shadow burned into stone steps. These aren't just exhibits, they are pleas for understanding. But what amazed me was modern Hiroshima itself, a thriving, beautiful city that chose to rebuild with the hope rather than bitterness. It's the ultimate testament to Japanese resilience and the human capacity for forgiveness. After the emotional weight of Hiroshima, Osaka provided a gentle return to celebration of life. Osaka Aquarium showed me Japan's relationship with nature, not domination but harmony. The whale shark tank, the way the aquarium mimics natural ecosystem, its conservation through wonder. Shinbashi shopping district reminded me that Japan seamlessly blends the profound with the playful, ancient wisdom and modern innovation, historical reflection and contemporary joy, all existing in perfect balance. 8 days. That's all it took for Japan to completely transform my understanding of what a society can become when it values harmony, innovation, and remembrance equally. If you're planning your own Japan adventure, here's what I learned. Spring and fall are magical weather and is good time to visit. Get a JR Rail Pass, essential for this itinerary. Cash is still the king. Bring yen. Download Google Translate. It saved my life daily. Budget around $200 to $300 per day, including accommodation. Don't skip Hiroshima, it's not optional, it's essential. And allow time for reflection, not just sightseeing. Remember the concepts: Onametashi, Kaizen, Ikigai, Shokunin Kinshutsu, Wa, and Haiwa. Japan isn't just a destination you visit. It's a masterclass in how to live mindfully, innovate respectfully, and remember responsibly. 5 years later, I still think about the perfect Fuji sunrise, the precision of every train arrival, the weight of history at Hiroshima, and the hope that rises from understanding. Until our next adventure, keep exploring, keep learning, and remember the world has profound lessons waiting for those brave enough to truly listen. Bye-bye for now. See you with the next video next fortnight. But please, don't forget to press that subscribe button and click that bell icon. It really will help me grow this channel into something which everyone will love. It's a humble request. Please press the subscribe button.